Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Today we're looking at the brand new Maximum Monster, which has been introduced within Yu-Gi-Oh 7s. The Maximum Monsters are a series of monsters that happen to have a middle form and a left and a right form. They all have the same name, except one has that name with an L, one has the name without anything, and one has the name with an R to them. They are incredibly powerful monsters and actually can fuse their abilities together. And this one is apparently called Great Imperial Dinocarriage Dynarmix. Apparently, according to this is the first one of the Maximum Monsters that is mass-produced and isn't attached to any specific character, so that's actually quite decent. The first one, the L version, is a level 4 Earth Attribute Dinosaur type Maximum Effect Monster with 1300 attack and 0 defense. The requirement needs to be in maximum mode, and the continuous effect is this card cannot be destroyed by battle with monsters that are level 7 or lower. The actual Maximum Monster itself is a level 10 Earth Attribute Dinosaur type Maximum Effect Monster, and the maximum attack is 3400, its regular attack is 1900, and the defense is 0. You can maximum summon this together with Great Imperial Dinocarriage Dynarmix L and R. The requirement is maximum mode. You can activate if your opponent does not control a face-up monster, must be level 9 or higher, by sending one monster from your hand to the graveyard, and the effect is to choose up to 2 monsters your opponent controls and destroy them. And the R version is a level 4 Earth Attribute Dinosaur type Maximum Effect Monster. Its attack is 1300 with a defense stat of 0. The requirement is also maximum mode. The continuous effect is this card cannot be destroyed by the effect of your opponent's trap cards. So the whole way of how the Maximum Monsters work is the middle version gains the effects of the other two. So to be able to be protected from destruction from level 7 or lower monsters, it's very much like a satellite cannon effect. I think that's a mirror of that effect. It's the same. The secondary ability, which is its own version, is actually also quite decent because this means if your opponent doesn't have any maximum monsters, you're then able to just choose up to 2 monsters your opponent controls and just destroy them. I compare this a little bit to like Icarus Attack, but it's very specific to your opponent having monsters rather than their spell or trap zone. And it's only by sending a monster from the hand to the graveyard, so it's a very easy cost. And the last effect, to be protected from the destruction effects of trap cards, it's very much inbuilt into most of the Maximum Monsters. There might be one exception that I can't be thinking of at the moment, but this tends to be inbuilt within all of them, and it's a very generic effect. It's quite useful for the time being, but as the game progresses and Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duels gets a bit further on, we should be able to get some spell trap or trap support, or even monster effects that are able to shut this type of effect down, and then to be able to destroy this card. Generally speaking, I do like the design of the card. I think it's an amazing combination of cards. And actually, as a fan of dinosaur type monsters, I know they don't tend to get that much support. Last support was like the massive one within the usual Yu-Gi-Oh series, but we don't really have that much in the Rush Duels, means actually they might be getting a little bit more attention and possibly some more support in the future. What do you guys think of these cards? Is this something you consider running? Do you think of any cards that combine well with this? Or do you think this is something they're just trying to splash out within any actual deck? It doesn't seem to synergize with any particular theme. Whatever you think, leave those comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily Yu-Gi-Oh content.